Oh yeah, it does matter. Despite what anybody says or how they go along in their life, nobody likes to lose. Nobody really roots for a loser. When you lose, it's a bad feeling in your heart. When you win, there's a good feeling in your heart. That's just the way it is. And sometimes people cry, man. Emotional. You know, in need of getting it in check. Healing. You understand me? I got Shakur Stevenson. The type of guy that ain't gonna lose, man.
About to cry, about to cry, about to cry.
Because if he does, who does he lose to?
I'm about to cry.
And wouldn't he want a
I'm about to
rematch?
cry.
I would think so. I would think someone will sign with the PBC to want to get a chance at cracking that tank more than once, because it's a chance of losing, right? You unfair mother lovers don't want to see nobody get another shot at the title, right?
I'm about to cry.
Even if it's a great performance, you wouldn't want to see Shakur get a second shot. Because y'all really, you know, in tuned on this first shot that Lamont Roach gave y'all, you know. I understand you want the rematch. Trust me, I do. I don't care what I get now. I prefer a Jake Paul fight. Losing matters, homie. And you see why it's so important. If you lose, you through. As far as a nigga is concerned. In the boxing game. We all went through this before. We can go through it a little bit more. But yes, my nigga, losing matters. And y'all made fun of Shakur for crying.
I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry.
Yes, y'all did. And he'll never lose because of that. Not because y'all made fun, because it's just in his spirit, bro. It's in his spirit not to lose. Some people got that in them. You know, I hate losing, bro. Some people okay with losing. I'm not okay with it. The niggas gonna win no matter what, right? Whatever it takes, whether you gotta cheat, whether you gotta bite, you're gonna do it. And that's what Shakur did.
I'm about to cry.
Winning, y'all.
I'm about to cry. These bitches think it's sweet.
Yeah.
These niggas wanna try. Don't fuck with this.
Get that like button.
It's PARTTWICE, never nice. I'm ready to explode. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my soul.
Okay.
If it's gonna be another wrong turn, fucking with your boy, but you about to get burned. Girl, you about to
we
get
in here?
burned up. I'm about to cry.
I'm about to cry today, baby.
About to cry now.
Just left court.
Don't wanna see a nigga cry now.
Hey, check this out.
If I cry, you die. I cry, you die. I cry, you die.
I want to know what's the plans for Tank, because I know Shakur really think them boys want to fight him. I know Shakur really think that them boys really want to fight him. He's still saying what he gonna do to Tank Davis, man. He's still talking that shit, talking about what he gonna do to Tank Davis. Nigga, stop believing that shit, G. Them niggas don't want to fight you, bro. And if they did, they would have been fought you.
I'm about to cry, I'm about to cry, I'm about to cry.
Now you gonna handle Cepeda, because that's a tune-up, if you ask me.
I'm about to cry.
I tell you what, though, if them niggas give you a fight, boy, I'll be very surprised if it's this year. So I'll be very surprised. Surprise. Because they want you to go through a couple more battles with your hands, man, just to make sure that them things tender, man. That's what I think. Because, you know, there's just too many backdoor remarks about that, you know. Especially when you was on Fag None and you was over there with Kenny and he was asking you, you know, hold off, and you was like, what you want me to be, inactive? You know, that's what they really want them boys to be. You say Tank gonna go down in history for one of the best lightweights ever? Yep. You ain't lied. Because just because he don't fight these guys don't mean he's not considered great. And if you never fight the guys that we think are great, you can't say that he's not great if he never fought them. So we'll never get a chance to see him fight a Devin or a Shakur. I don't even think Keyshawn. And he'll go down in history undefeated with lots of knockout highlights. And people will remember him for getting that bag. And then you're going to have the other side of the community remembering Tank Davis. Not the casuals, but the people that really know boxing. And they're going to put their spiel on it. And these videos will be around for hundreds and hundreds of years for people to make their decisions. And I just want to be on this side of boxing. Whenever they tune in 100 years from now and say, what's up with Tank? Let me see how PARTTWICE think about this situation. Because I kind of like his views. And that's all I hope for. And if you feel like he going down as one of the best lightweights ever, cool. That's just, you know, we got to start bringing down our sentences and start adding criterias to it and explaining when you say the best lightweight ever. I understand you added one, but I see everything. Because this is for the history books, fellas. And Jake Paul would have been a great addition. To me, that is. Seeing the way the world is headed. You know. You better get all the money you can get, suckers. And somebody's in his ear telling him some smart shit. And if he was to listen to guys like me, Shakur, and a whole bunch of other people that want him to fight killers, that will mess his history book up. You know, they got presidents in history books as great men. I say they got presidents in our history books considered great men. But you all know who those guys are. Hell, they're on top of your money that you kill for. But other people know that certain things are omitted from the history books. And even if they're in the history book, certain people look at those history books like, so what? And try to take it out the Board of Education. Sports Prediction 101, what's the business? So whatever your history book reads, that's your history book, homie. Now my history book is just not going to be like that. They're going to see a lot of losses. They're going to see a lot of losses. But they're going to see them losses, man, came with pain and blood, man. And devastation. And they're going to see a nigga that fought to the end, my friend. They're going to see a nigga that really fought in every aspect of his life to win, my friend. you know. And if you don't die living like that, you really lost. Whether you achieve the riches or not. Because you don't want to lose certain type of ways. So if I'm a young nigga straight out the ghetto and I'm putting myself in Tank shoes now, and I know how fucked up it is around me. Given the state and climate of the world today, I wouldn't have probably had no father figure in my life if I was Tank. And if I did, it'll be somebody like Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny, niggas in the gym that'll keep me out the streets. I would follow them. And when they introduce me to lifestyles that'll keep me away from the penitentiary, like my uncles and my cousins, I be like, okay, I might got a chance. And once I see niggas feeding me from their job and I'm living in their back seat of their car, at their job, eating food from them, and going to the gym, staying out of trouble where the killer's really at, in the streets. Yeah, and I meet Floyd, AB, and guys like that, and they put me on, I ain't turning back, homie, and I ain't listening to nobody else. And when it comes to going outside of PBC, I wouldn't do it either. Because a young nigga mind is easily molded and folded. And I'm pretty sure that any young nigga in Tank's situation, when they say you want $50 million or some belts, he gonna say $50 million, fuck the belts. No matter if he really want the belts or not. Strap season tattoos and all, nigga. You have a job. And a lot of niggas hate their job, but they still work there. Some niggas hate their boss, but they give them respect. Until you find you another job and you think the grass is greener on the other side, or you feel like you bigger than your job, and then you just start talking shit to your boss man. And you know, your boss man got options, especially if he know you a good worker. You know, he can put up with a little disrespect and rub it off and play it off and spin it off. Like we just selling something, you know, ha ha ha. Or it can get to a point of no return where nigga, I'm gonna let everybody remember that you can't mention Al Heyman without mentioning Floyd Mayweather. Cause you know, I'm a real boss, a real man. And even though I might have not took losses in that ring, I took losses in life. And I don't like that. I don't like the way it feels, homie. In fact, I hate it. I hate the way that shit feels when you lose. But I done lost so much that, hey man, if I take a L, I'm okay with it. I'm not finna cry like you bitch ass niggas do. Cause my crying done got out the way. It's over with. So you ain't gonna listen to me when I tell you that this shit is real though. That's part of life, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through some trials and tribulations, man. Your shit can be going crispy clean. I'm talking about smooth as a whistle. And you ain't getting in no shit. You ain't motherfucker. You're getting your money, everything working. Your girl, she ain't cheating on you, nigga. The feds watching over everybody else except you. You know, your daughter getting ready to go to college, nigga. Yeah, nigga, your side chick finna have another baby, but you so strapped, you got it all the way on the other side of town in a house. Nigga, you finna buy that out. Straight up, nigga, you got cars, hoes, clothes. I'm talking about you get all the way up to 60, 70 years old, man. Everything good. You got yourself some businesses. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just out of nowhere, niggas just start dying in your family, except you. And next thing you know, man, your children done went and got in a wreck somewhere and they lost their legs, man, and just, oh man, shit just happened. You wondering why, Lord? You done got away with the good life. Now you gotta take a little bad, man. There ain't nothing happening to you though. You know, your mommy, she's sick, she passed. Your dad gone, man. This shit is crazy, man. Your wife, she going through it. You know, she don't want to be in the situation with you no more. She leave your side after all these years, man. You get a little young nigga fucking on. You know what I'm saying, man? The children you got don't respect you because all you was a slot machine for them. And, you know, you going through midlife crisis, man. It's at the end of the road for you too. But you got your money, and you don't give a fuck about them anyway, man. So hey, man, next thing you know, everybody gone and you the last man standing. All that little money you got, man, what is you gonna do with it? You got so much heartache, man, you done turned gray. And you trying to hold that smile on your face, ain't you, boy? You don't want people to know you really hurt. Yeah, man, when you fall backwards in your casket finally, you're gonna be like, damn, I want my money with me though. Can I take that with me, Jesus? And he gonna say, no. And everybody that you made that money for can't even spend it. The government gonna get it. They're gonna get all your property. Yep. And you just gonna be somewhere. And you know, you lose, nigga. You ain't had no happiness in your life. You was happy with the money and the success, man. You can't stop God from doing nothing to you. You can't stop him from turning you gray. You can't stop him from turning you old. You can't stop him from taking your loved ones. You can't stop him from people getting in car wrecks. You can't stop him from keeping your children away from him. You can't do nothing about that. All you can do is understand that you are born to die, and whatever you do in between will be remembered, good or bad. And that will inspire people to live a certain life as well. So if you see me doing something and you're a child and you copy my style, maybe you grow up and invent a little something and get your little own style too, but you got influence from me. And guess what you gonna do? You gonna influence someone too. And it goes on and on and on. So when you are the face of boxing and you have the opportunity to influence, or you got a YouTube channel and you got the opportunity to influence, you got to take that shit and you got to run with it. And you got to understand that, yeah, we got freedom of speech, but we also have a responsibility for the people that's gonna grow up and copy our style. And you got young niggas out here looking for a style to copy, man, because they ain't got it at their house. Trust me, it's okay to cry. I understand that Floyd Mayweather cried and, you know, Shakur cried, but that's a cry about a sport. We talking about life, nigga. Hey, hit that like button for me while I sip this coffee right quick, man. I'll be back.
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I cry, happy. I got something I should tell yo. Yeah, I got something I can tell yo. Yeah, I get really, really mad though. And I get really, really sad, yo. Them doctors couldn't understand me. No one can ever understand me. Sometimes I'm happy like a kid, yo. Sometimes I turn around and wanna kill, yo. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, though. You make a nigga wanna kill, yo. I told my mama how I feel, yo. She told me, baby, you should pray, but still I cry. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm happy, cry, happy. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I'm happy. Go ahead and tell him all that shit I said. Go ahead and tell him how I know you really want me dead. You could not kill me, so you put them prices on my head. Go ahead and tell him how I know you sent me to the feds. But I survived that shit, and it wasn't meant for me. So many bullets past my brain that was meant for me. From Jacksonville to Chi-Town to Memphis, Tennessee. Remember me, I be a G until I D.I.E. I'm sucker free, I got your girlfriend sucking me. She say she like the way I taste, I got her loving me. I caught my Glock, oh yeah, I'm aiming at your brains now. And if I miss, then that's okay because I bang guy. I love my life, I want to live, that's why I shoot first. A lie is easier to tell because the truth hurt. Your baby daddy is a menace to society. So when them bullets touched his soul, it did not bother me. The preacher man, he always lying in his pulpit. He said that you was going to heaven, that's some bullshit. What about them bullets, all them shots that you done squeezed out? What about them niggas that you robbed and blew their brains out? I'm waking up in the cold sweat cause I'm a sinner. But that don't mean that I won't go and cook my mama dinner. And that don't mean that I won't play with all them little kids. I know it won't take back the dirt and all the shit I did. But I'm just trying to get my life back to Jesus. Make a couple of $100,000 for my peoples. Little Regina, I love you. And if I die, tattoo my name in your eye.
Sometimes I cry, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I cry, sometimes I'm happy, cry, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I cry.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes
I cry, sometimes I'm happy. You know, we are emotional creatures by nature, by God. We have the emotions of anger. We have the emotions of love, joy, sadness. And some people are imbalanced, but that does not make them soft. And I just, would love to see people get in these situations at the age that Shakur and Floyd was in the Olympics, and get in the same exact situation and see how they fare and how they would react on camera. It's easy to make fun of a child that cries, but what about you in your everyday life? Like, certain things happen in people's lives and you sit back and laugh at it until it happens to you. So you gotta be careful of what y'all make fun of, G.
That's going go in there and just walk through the shit that I'm right. There's not a fighter in boxing that's go in there and just walk through the shit that I'm right. It's impossible. Right. I done trained my whole life. I've been boxing my whole life. Ain't nobody just walking in there, hands up, and that shit ain't working.
We talking about?
What y'all talking about?
Shino found out the hard way.
No, not on Shino.
Shino found out the hard way, He found
Shino found out the hard way,
You know who we talking about.
I'm gonna say your Shino because it's better fighter than your Shino Rock, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world.
Say it.
Name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just going. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart. You getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edwin, right? Bring him part of my team. Let me coach him. Yo, I bet whatever that he'll be a hell of a fighter. That he'll beat a lot of these fighters.
Who?
Everybody Shakur spar, he beat him.
Tank didn't pay attention to, but once he seen it,
everybody Shakur spar, he beat him.
He sparred Ox about there 8 weeks.
Hey, Coach Cam, I'm going with how I feel, Coach. Smoothie kid. Now, he gonna run into a wall one day, Coach Cam. He gonna run into a wall. Right back at you with another one. I got what you saying, Coach. She loving the Nizzy for Chizzy, my Nizzy.
Tell him to have the same type of energy that he came on social media with today. Tell him to send the contract over, or we send the contract to him. however it go, tell him to fight me. If he really feel that, and then even with the sparring, like this dude is cap. This dude is a liar. This dude going social media lying. Like, dude,
That's what blood does.
what did you ever do to me in sparring? I mean, Richardson, somebody that beat with him. Ask him. Go ask him. He was there for every sparring session we had. He never cracked me.
Don't lie.
I mean, maybe he landed a good shot, but never did I feel a shot. Never did he buzz me. Never did he hurt me. I landed good shots on him too.
That's what you're trying to do, and this is what everybody asks for.
Like, coming up, he making up stuff right now. Like that dude, you know, that dude get to feeling himself and feeling like he's something that he's not in. And to the world, he look like a killer, but I can't wait. I'm gonna expose him. I'm gonna expose him. I promise you, I'm gonna expose him. Watch. I'm gonna be the person to expose him. I'm gonna be the person that he going there. He not gonna knock out. He not gonna hurt. He gotta go 12 rounds with somebody, and somebody gonna be beating him. He ain't gonna like that shit. That shit gonna mess with his heart.
Closing in.
Bro, you a bully, dog. You a bully, homie. You know, bro, them niggas know you can beat them, dog. Listen, them niggas been in the camp with these boys for a long time, man. He do be going around touching niggas up and sparring, man, learning niggas, dog. You do. How the fuck you think Lomachenko didn't want to fight you? Y'all on the same side of the streets, nigga. You going around there exposing people, man, in sparring matches and shit, seeing how easy, laughing at people when they missing and shit. Like one of them niggas that can hit you and then drop down, untie your shoe, come back up, spin you, and kick you in your ass type niggas, man. One of them trick fighters, man, on defense, man. You can't be sparring everybody and then wanting to fight them, homie. You done get not a word out, and niggas don't want to fight you, bro. Niggas ain't finna get embarrassed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You too good. It's a such thing as being too good, nigga. If that was the case, why you think everybody want to fight Tank, man? Why everybody want to fight Canelo, man? They feel like they can beat him. Them niggas don't feel like they can beat Shakur, nigga. Only Latinos and Europeans think they can beat Shakur. In boots. These niggas telling you, I want to fight. Send me to Tank sweepstakes. He's not gonna do it. That nigga not finna fight you, man. He gonna keep on listening. The knock on Tank was he was fighting a whole bunch of Mexicans. Straight up. And they was like, he ain't fighting no slick black fighters. Well, shit, nigga, that shit was winning. That shit was working. But there always be some niggas like me and some big mouth ass niggas that see shit that the casual fans don't want to admit. They see it, they don't want to admit. Because they want to keep seeing Tank knock the Migos out. And he getting the big checks, knocking the Migos out, homie. And certain Migos he was scared of, like Pedraza. And he had to call a specialist in there to help him. You know, Tank came over there asking for Shakur's help. And he went in his camp and got him ready for that fight. And they wanted to follow him to Colorado and train with him as well. I didn't know that. And I'm just saying, these guys know behind closed doors. It's the casual fans that don't know about this nigga. We've been watching Shakur Stevenson way before. When I was a year ago on Fag Nunn's show, I was like, Shakur Stevenson #1. He laughed at it. He was like, nah. Now look at the conversation 1 year ago. 1 year later. You're not laughing at it now. These niggas fear. Cambosis, Pitbull, Frank Martin. Man, imagine that nigga if these guys had nuts. And look at his resume. Lomachenko. Imagine if all these boxers had nuts and had balls. Tank Davis, Devin Haney. Imagine if these guys had nuts, had some balls and let them drop and said, fuck it, I'm gonna fight. Fuck it, I'm gonna fight. You know how many great fights we done missed out on because these suckers talking about he don't fight on free TV and he a track star and he a runner. Man, get out of here.
He sees weakness in his opponent.
This the nigga that we finna fight.
Found out the hard way.
No, not on shit.
This motherfucker Cicada, 100 punches around my ass. It's a tune-up, homie.
You know who we talking about.
Shoot that dumbass jab at Shakur.
Any fighter, I'm saying.
Shoot that weak ass shit. Look at that weak ass shit. You easy. Coming straight down the middle on Shakur. Please.
Right.
You just standing there.
to punches.
Hey, Just Do, you know he was talking about Tank Davis. He was trying to bait you in to say his name. You know, that was the time when boxers wasn't saying Tank's name. Like the Rise podcast don't say Tank name no more. You know, they told Keyshawn Davis, man, just keep Tank, don't say Tank name. He might give you a fight, you just stop saying his name, man. Y'all clout chasing, man. I don't believe in clout chasing. I believe a boxer only clout chases if you send him something and he refuses, like Schofield. That is the true definition of a clout chaser in boxing. Floyd Schofield Jr. and you can probably add on Brian Norman Jr. because you had 1.7 million chances or reasons to fight Boots. And only Latinos and Europeans fight Boots. Same as Shakur. People had chances to shut my fat mouth and they refused to do it. So until Shakur fights Tank Davis, which is the only fight there is to see, stop trying to convince me that he should fight this guy and that guy and the same for Tank. Please. Hey, sometimes I cry, and I'm a grown man, and I did crazy shit. But Shakur, I feel you on crying.
Because you know you don't ever want to feel that again.
Yeah, I hate that shit. That was like the worst feeling. Truthfully, no cap. I'm gonna explain the feeling. Cause people tell me crying. That day was like a family member died. Like you went to a funeral or some shit, and like your closest member of your family died that day. Yeah. That's how that shit felt. Like that entire fucking day, I couldn't believe like what the fuck just happened. A lot of people were celebrating though. They celebrating the fact that I won an Olympic gold medal. I mean Olympic silver medal. Yeah. But I didn't win it. I lost. Yeah. Because I didn't win a gold medal. So to me, I just don't never look at second as first. I cried because it was my passion. It was my dream. My dream was to become the next Olympic gold medalist. And I put everything into that dream. From fucking 5 years old, you train to be the fucking Olympic gold medalist. And then you finally get to that one moment in your career. And the day happens. You get to the finals. Everything goes smoothly. And you get in a fight and you fell. And that's what happened with me. I fell at the highest level of my passion. And truthfully, you know, I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that all of that happened. I'm glad that I got to see it. And it lets me know, like, I really cared about that shit, so.
Yeah, and here you are today. Do you feel like having that type of a loss is the reason why you're still undisputed today? Facts.
That is definitely the reason why I am who I am today. And truthfully, like, I go back and look at other fighters in the Olympics, right? Because people try to pull up mine, right? They ain't never pull up Floyd's. One of the greatest of all time. He cried right after the Olympics and then went on to be, have the best boxing career of damn near all time. So then I see guys that go in there and they lose and they just happy to be here. And I was never no happy to be here as nigga. I was always the guy that competed to win. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I think that shit made me into who I am. I think if I would have won an Olympic gold medal, I probably would have an L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
Yeah, when you look at Todorov, a three-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on and walked out. He didn't want y'all to see him cry. He couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
until you mentioned that silver medal.
What are you feeling?
It was over with.
I'm hurt. I feel like to keep it one.
He trying.
I just don't like to lose.
So you gotta respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your way, but you really changed the momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely close. Did you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be
clear.
Just
don't say silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
Silver is the key
You come
word.
in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walked away with the silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose. Second.
Yeah, you should have walked off like Floyd, bro.
I know you're hurting, Shakur. I appreciate you
That's
stopping by.
why
Great job.
you giving people ammunition to shoot at you. But you did better than Floyd as far as talking and holding a conversation with the media. But once them tears started flowing, you didn't care who saw them, and Floyd did. So, you know, get your emotions in check, man. We cry every day, man, because we are human. But hey, man, can't win them all. But I think you'll beat everybody at 135 and 140. Yeah, man, don't let them see you cry, man. Fuck that, man. You know, make them cry. And we'll see you in the ring, man. You know, Cepeda, I feel like, is a tune-up. Prove me wrong, Cepeda. Yeah, I made a video probably like a year ago about why Shakur would never lose, and that was part of the video where he was crying. And he made a vow that day to never lose after that, man. And he didn't even lose. I mean, he felt like he got robbed. So hit that like button for me, man. Yeah, man, that's what... Way back in the days, man, you know, when you a kid, man, you very emotional, man. You know, your hormones raising and shit, man. And then you didn't lose though. You felt like you got robbed, man. Man, I know the feeling, bro. And I don't care what you say. Y'all just ain't been as competitive. Y'all ain't as competitive as this dude. When you real competitive, you hate losing, G. Anything. I don't care if niggas walking to the store, I want to be the first motherfucker to get to the store. You know, you start walking fast, nigga. Out of nowhere, I just start walking faster. I don't know why. And you ain't even in the competition with me. I just don't want you to beat me to the motherfucking store, nigga. You understand me? Yeah, that's just what it is. If you ain't like that, then you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, man. I promise you. You know, and then you hear too much. You be thinking you're hearing shit, and you don't never hear shit. And you know, you be like, man, PARTTWICE, you tripping, bro. I ain't tripping, nigga. What you said? I ain't said nothing, man. You tripping? No, nigga. I heard that shit. Let me play that.
Hit that like button for me.
Yeah.
It's just a drop it, man. This is a tune-up for you, Shakur.
This?
Daddy Easy. Shut up, bitch. Where the motherfucking money at?
Please.
Don't make me kill your bitch. Matter of fact, I choke this hoe to death, nigga.
You gonna stand right there?
You just gonna stand there flat-footed with Shakur and put your high guard up, huh? Alright, hey Shakur.
There's not a fighter in boxing that's gonna in there and just walk through the shit that I'm talking about. It's impossible.
Right.
I done trained my whole life. I've been boxing my whole life. Ain't nobody just walking in there.
Nobody.
Hands up.
Right.
And that shit ain't working. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Yoshino found out the hard way. Yoshino found out the hard way, you know. He found
Yoshino found out the hard way, you know.
You know who we talking about.
I'm just gonna say Yoshino because it's better.
That weak ass jab.
Right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, you name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just throwing. I don't care who you is. And if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
God,
you getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edwin, right? Bring him part of my team. Let me coach him. Yo, I bet whatever that he'll be a hell of a fighter. That he'll beat a lot of these fighters.
Yeah, even Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no easy win for you, Keyshawn Davis, man. I hope you ain't taking this for granted. It's your chance to shine and show us what you're working with, but on to other things, man. You know, dangerous people are dangerous people. You know, they say Tevin Farmer had a long layoff, and you see what he did to Cepeda. But we already know, man, Cepeda is a tune-up for Shakur Stevenson, and that's why I'm going to leave it at until the fight happens. You got to show me different. You know, and Shakur is definitely 2 levels above Tevin Farmer, maybe 3. What y'all think about that? Triangle theories every day, baby. Let's go.
Ain't no way, bro.
Stay safe. Watch your back.
Bro, you, hey, nigga. What's up, Blunt? This man ain't got no type of chance against Shakur, bro. And I'm tired of y'all, man. Anybody that compared Tevin Farmer to Shakur need to stop it, I say. Take a vacation from YouTube by 30 days, man.
Hit that like button for me.
About 30 days, G. That's all, man. Let the little YouTube niggas run that bitch for about 30 days, man. You know what I'm saying? If you said some weak ass boxing talk like that, man, especially with this Keyshawn fight coming up, G. Yeah, you niggas are so in a hurry to see Keyshawn fight a man that's finna get exposed because Shakur did tell him who to go spar. Shakur is gonna be in the camp. I'm pretty sure his brother's gonna help him work. They got great work for him. I'm pretty sure Terrence Crawford gonna help him out. You know, they got great work for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that, you know, Floyd over there still whispering in Shakur ears. He gonna whisper in your ear too, man. You got the best of the best of the best of the best. Plus you a dog. And you know what I'm saying? So you finna go into a fight with a brother they say is already done been off about how long. And you coming off blood clots, them. But you know what I'm saying? I got faith in that one day, Los Santos. Yeah, no head movement. Sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Either just stand there and just la 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 machine gun with just, you know what I'm saying, flat footed, like we just gonna stand there and let you la 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 la. Get the fuck, you finna get knocked the fuck out. He might trick the referee or he might just straight out drop him. We might finally see a fucking droppage of stoppage. I wanna see a droppage stoppage from Shakur. Cause that chin looked ready. After this Tevin Farmer fight, he tenderized them for him, nigga. That man probably a little Devin Haney-ish in this Shakur fight coming up so soon. You know, Devin Haney got to prove to me he not ruined. You got a fight coming up with somebody that's gonna test that chin, nigga. When you supposed to dominate him, man, if you ain't ruined, you gonna look like a masterclass boxer against this type of guy. Yeah. This shit gonna look stupid in the ring, man. Shakur finna take all that aggravation and frustration out on this man. I hope you don't not start out with the jab like his grandfather wanted. You know, that's where the key is with Shakur. His jab educated. He'd be like, oh, his jab mean that, man. That shit educated. You don't even know why he got different types of jabs though. He got the probing jab. He'll stick you with that bitch. He got the guard manipulator jab, the ruler jab. This man got a whole bunch of check hooks with that right hand, man. Like, he gonna guide you where he wants you to be, G. A lot of people think it's gonna be 3-round fill-outs for Shakur. I don't think so. I think maybe it's gonna have to be first round fill-out. What you think? Cause you know, Cepeda with them 100 punches, G. Cepeda with them 100 punches, G. Yeah, I want to see you throw, so it's 100 punches. I want to see you throw motherfucking maybe 20 or 30 of them motherfuckers in the first round, Cepeda. Yeah, go on and go for that gusto. Yeah. I want you to do that in the first round, sucker. He got a secret that's gonna help his hands. I hope so. Well, boy, look here. That shit gonna be easy, Blunt. All that like it's a lot of changes of minds of the people that watch boxing now. A lot of people don't care about the art and the defense and the different styles and ways to evade punches like the old kung fu masters. The old kung fu masters with the big long white beard. You can swing at him about 30 times in a row. He gonna block and dodge all the motherfuckers and hit you one time. And you gonna be around that bitch spitting blood. And then die. Like, we want to see them motherfuckers in the ring. Now, like Shakur do that though, and that's why I be watching him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the style. I know it's hard to beat. You know, the only way you can beat that style is if you catch this nigga and admiring his work, bro. And that's what he do. Niggas get comfortable on Tank, and they get cracked. That's the only thing gonna stop Shakur Stevenson against a fighter like Tank. Any fighter, not just him, even Abdullah Mason. You can be beating up on a mother lover so good, and then you seen all the videos when showboating and all that shit goes wrong and it crack because you're so comfortable beating somebody's ass. Like when Tyson Fury was beating up on Usyk in that first fight. You know, he was running around the ring and just hands on the ropes, sticking his tongue out, acting like Muhammad Ali, in fact. You know, hands all in the air, hands behind the back, talking to the crowd, beating the shit out of Usyk. And I just don't see what fight they was watching, but he was beating the shit out of Usyk. And then, you know, that's when Usyk had to go pray. And Usyk had to pull out the crucifix, man. And yes, man, that man I never, you know, people been praying the same way for centuries, right? And, you know, century or 1 century is 100 years, right? But anyway, yeah, I never seen them pray when they stuff the crucifix inside your mouth, you know, and you take a deep breath in between rounds. And, you know, that was good prayer because he came out exactly after that round and was about to drop motherfucking Tyson Fury, boy. You know, I don't know why they ain't let him have the crucifix in the second fight. That was for religious purposes only. Why you let them tell, hey, Usyk, why did you agree not to have a crucifix in the second fight in the corner? You should have sued them for trying to go against your religion, go against your God. They went against your religion, they went against your God. That's the way you pray in between rounds. That's just the way you pray in between rounds. Why you gonna tell them, oh, you can't have no crucifix in the second fight? You didn't need it, did you, boy? Excuse me. Yeah, that's who we finna see in the ring with you know. I mean, if you like it, I love it, man. We've been trying to fight that and fade that, OG. Right? And yes, he was. Uh-oh. Here go Oscar. Let me get that volume right. Here go Oscar with the praise, probably. What he say? Oscar De La Hoya admits he doesn't want it. He should have been admitted this though. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, Oscar.
Anybody right now? Shakur. The only one that I is Shakur. Shakur. He's a bad. Shakur's good. He's actually really, really good. Or I would put him against anybody right now. Shakur. The only one that I is Shakur. Shakur. He's a bad. Shakur's good. He's actually really, really good.
One more time.
Or I would put him against anybody right now. Shakur. The only one that I is Shakur. Shakur. He's a bad.
Hey, but that's not the first time he said that though.
He's actually really, really good.
That's not the first time, bro.
I would put him against anybody right now. Shakur. The only one that I is Shakur. Shakur.
This mother lover always been
Shakur.
He always been on Shakur dick, bro. Always, bro. This mother lover wasn't. That ain't the first time, G. We been knew that. Hey, listen. He know. And he done got his arm twisted. And it is what it is, G. But I wanted to go back to that crying, though. Because a lot of people talk shit about people crying, man. Who y'all think handled that shit better, though? I'm going to give that shit to Shakur. Because, you know what I'm saying? You talked a little longer. But then, you know, I don't know. Because, nigga, Floyd ain't want y'all to see him cry like that. So he walked off, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want you niggas to see him cry. I kind of like that. So I was giving it to Floyd, but I think about it. I don't know, boy. Shakur held it. It just as soon as he mentioned that fucking medal, man, that nigga started breaking down. He can't take that. Damn, where I put that video at? Hold on. I'm in the live stream. I'm tripping. Yeah, man. Nah, fuck that. I'm giving that shit to Floyd, man. Floyd handled that shit better. Man, fuck, I ain't finna answer no question. You see him hurt and you want me to cry on camera, nigga. Yeah, I'm getting that shit to motherfucking Floyd. And he walked off like a G. Where that shit at? I'm sorry, Shakur, I gotta play this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You get upset about that bullshit, nigga. This shit happened, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Gold medal, I probably would have an L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a
Shakur?
tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
Now, when you look at Todorov, a 3-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on
some
and walked out. He
consideration
didn't
from the
want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd.
Yeah, I was walked out, bro. Hey, but listen, for media's sake, they gonna say Shakur did better because he gave them what they wanted. You know, he answered some questions, you know, and he gave it all he could, boy. It's just they knew the motherfuckers the point. They knew the question to ask. They wanted to say the best for last.
Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
Until you mentioned that silver
right
medal.
now. What are you feeling?
It was over with.
I'm hurt. I feel
He
like
holding
keeping
it.
one.
He
Much
trying.
respect to him. I just don't like to lose. So I'm
Gotta
hurt.
respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your way, but you really changed the momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely
Don't
close.
say
Did
it.
you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be
Just
clear.
don't say
victories.
silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
Silver is the key
You come
word.
in here, I know you wanted that gold medal.
I
I know it's emotional, but you
talk
walk
about
away with the silver medal, which is an
You should've
incredible
walked out
accomplishment.
like
Can you take
Floyd.
any pride in that?
Yo, let me tell you something, man. He was answering them questions like a champ, nigga, until you mentioned. He knew the question was coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? He knew the question. He should have walked off right after that, man. Fuck that. Put that towel over your face and get up out of there, boy. I'm telling you, the reason he don't lose rounds is because of that, nigga. I'm telling you. When you see him fight right now, to this day, this man would not lose rounds because of that right there. And the rounds y'all say he lost, man, it's kind of suspicious, man. It's like, okay, he lost them, but he lost them round. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that's the reason.
Silver is the key
You come
word.
in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know.
I like to keep it one.
He
Much
trying.
respect to him. I just don't like to lose. So I'm
Gotta
hurt.
respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your way, but you really changed the momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely
Don't
close.
say
Did
it.
you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be
Just
clear.
don't say
victories.
silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
You seen that? He said he like all his fights to be clear. Like no mistaking that I won that shit and I ain't do enough. He took acceptance of responsibility at a young age. And still to this day, this man won all his fights clear, no losing, no rounds. And the rounds y'all say he lost, you gotta really go back and be like, I guess he did lose. I don't know. No, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen him lose a round where he was getting beat up. Suckers. And I done seen plenty of everybody else in boxing lose rounds where they was getting beat up, even Terence Crawford. And I done seen you get beat up in a few rounds, that boy. Yeah, so I don't know what y'all see, but this interview told a lot. It told that he had more strength and composure than Floyd Money Mayweather, because he answered how many questions? Maybe 3 before, maybe 2 or 3 before he got to the gold medal, which was the question they knew would get him the reaction. But go back, like as a G, as a man, you know what I'm saying, I would have did what Floyd did. But I knew that he was trying to give the people what they wanted and answer the questions, man. But nigga, once you feel like you about to explode, get out their face, because that's what they want, Shakur. Get out their face, homie.
I probably would have an L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a
Shakur?
tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
Now, when you look at Todorov, a 3-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on and walked out. He didn't want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
until you mentioned that silver
right
medal.
now. What are you feeling?
It was over with. That's
strength. I feel like to keep it one.
He
Much
trying.
respect to him.
Oh!
I just don't like to lose.
You gotta respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your
Y'all
way, but
ain't
you really
strong enough to
changed the
answer
momentum
one
a little
question,
bit
just like
in that
Floyd.
second
Oh,
round. That
he
third
had to get out
was
of there.
extremely
Don't
close.
say
Did
it.
you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah.
I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be
Just don't
clear
say
victories.
silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
Silver is the key
You come in
word.
here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional,
don't
but you
talk
walk
about
away
it.
with the silver medal, which is an
You should've
incredible
walked out,
accomplishment.
like
Can you take
Floyd.
any pride in that?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
He still answered the question.
Yeah, you should have walked off like Floyd, bro.
I know you're hurting, Shakur. I appreciate you
You know what
stopping
I'm saying?
by.
That's
Great
why
job.
you giving people ammunition to shoot at you.
Hey, man, he still answered 3 questions on you niggas, man. Yeah, you niggas is Floyd. Y'all Floyd. Yeah, I changed my mind just that quick. Yeah, when I was young, I thought as a gangster, but now I'm older, I know that we got emotions for a reason, man. He tried to give y'all what y'all wanted. Floyd ain't answer number 1 motherfucking question with 1 word, and what he was. I feel I was. Yeah, nigga, that's all you said, nigga. I'm rolling with Shakur on
L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a
Shakur?
tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
That's
Now,
it.
when you look at
no more.
Todorov, a 3-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on
some
and walked out.
consideration
He
from
didn't
the
want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand
Former
how
sentence.
emotional you are right now.
Can't
That's
do
what
it,
I would have
family.
did. I would have walked out too, Floyd.
Hey, he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling you, man. It takes strength to form a sentence right there. When you right there in that position right there, it takes strength to form a sentence or sentences. And a lot of people ain't never been in a crime position before. A lot of people done had, cupcake lifestyles. Well, mommy pay everything still to this day. You get in trouble, now you get pulled over. You don't even call your lawyer, you call your mommy. Yeah, man, so we don't know how we'll react, right? This man reacted, and when you first look at it, you be like, yeah, man, Floyd was strong. He walked out, he didn't want them motherfuckers to see him cry, man. Men cry.
I would have an L in my career right now.
It's a goddamn
Who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a
Shakur?
tough decision from my vantage point. Let me
That's a goddamn lie talking about a man don't cry. Do you hear me?
get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
Now, when you look at Todorov, a 3-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on
some
and walked out. He
consideration
didn't
from the
want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
Until
I
you
know
mentioned
you're
that
emotional
silver
right
medal.
now. What are you feeling?
It was over with.
I'm hurt. I feel like to keep it one.
He
Much respect
trying.
to him. I just don't.
First of all, he said he hurt. He letting y'all know. Yeah, you see these tears, I'm hurt. Don't get it twisted. This is the emotion. I'm a man. I'm a young man. I'm showing you I'm hurt now. It's how much I love this sport. You know, ain't no money involved. Suckers. Yeah, man, so he hurt, but he can form a sentence. That takes strength. And if you don't believe that, then I don't think you probably ever went through nothing. If you did, I want to see how many sentences you put together while you was boo-hoo crying like a bitch.
Like lose.
You gotta respect him for that.
See him trying to rub, he trying to rub that head. He trying to be cool on camera, nigga. He trying to give y'all an interview, suckers. Y'all just want to go to the crime part, don't you? Look at the strength.
The first round
Hold
didn't
your
seem
breath.
to go your way, but you really
Breathe,
changed the
nigga.
momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely
Don't
close.
say
Did
it.
you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Oh, he listening. He listening to the question. He trying to analyze what this man is saying and process what this man is saying so he can come up with an answer, homie. That's strength. And the first thing he did was not blame nobody, not nobody. He said, no. Took accountability, homie.
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be
Just don't
clear
say
victories.
silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
And he said he like to make all his fights clear. And to this day, he like to make all his fights clear. Ain't nothing changed except for the fact he said he vowed never to lose after this. Because he felt like he lost and he ain't lose shit. He just got judged and he felt like he was robbed. So it took the acceptance of responsibility. Like all you guys say, if he fought Tank, he just gonna run. He know he can't just run against Tank. You know that. You say that's your face of boxing? No, my face of boxing is Muhammad Ali. And this is a serious conversation, so get your dog ass up out of here.
Silver is the key
You come
word.
in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walked away with.
See, when he mentioned that medal, they knew that was the question to get this man up out of there with the emotions. They knew that'll pull it up out of there. That's what it's all for. You know, and these guys young like this, man, they want to prove that they the best. They want to win it all, man. I don't give a fuck. Last shot on the game of 21, I'm going to foul the shit out you before I let you make this shot, nigga. We going to have to fight out here in the court. Yeah, that's the type of feeling he got, man. This man lost, man. But you ain't never been into a high level of competition like that. Some of y'all ain't never even fought for your life.
With a silver medal,
Still
which is an incredible accomplishment.
like
Can you take
Floyd.
any pride in that?
Still answer. You know what I'm saying?
Second.
Yeah, you should have walked off like Floyd, bro.
That's when you should have dipped on
I
him.
appreciate you stopping
That's
by.
why
Great job.
you giving people ammunition to shoot at you. But you did better than Floyd as far as talking and holding a conversation with the media. But once them tears started flowing, you didn't care who saw them, and Floyd did. So, you know, get your emotions in check, man. We cry every day, man, because we are human. But hey, man, can't win them all. But I think you'll beat everybody at 135 and 140. Yeah, man, don't let them see you cry, man. Fuck that, man. You know, make them cry. And we'll see you in the ring, man. You know, Cepeda, I feel like, is a tune-up. Prove me wrong, Cepeda. Yeah, I made a video probably like a year ago about why Shakur would never lose, and that was part of the video where he was crying. And he made a vow that day to never lose after that, man. And he didn't even lose. I mean, he felt like he got robbed. So hit that like button for me, man.
Yeah, man. I felt like that right there, that point in his life right there, bro, is the point where he was like, you know what? Whenever I get in this ring, bro, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be smarter than the next mother lover over there. You video game state-of-minded people, just think back at all your video games. What's up, Jordan? Think back at all your video games that you play, you video game state-of-minded mother lovers. Matter of fact, even Mike Tyson Punch-Out, the perfect example. The person that beats Mike Tyson at the end of the fight is a little bitty white boy. And you go to Tekken, you go to Mortal Kombat, you go to all these video games, there's always somebody small. It's always a normal-sized human. You go to the superhero comics, Incredible Hulk is the strongest mother lover on there. But who kicks his ass? Superman. But we niggas, we ain't got no black superheroes. And I know you ain't talking about the one in Wakanda, Africa. I'm talking about in America. Well, I'm super nigga for all the young niggas out there that need somebody to look up to. Cause nigga, we have pain. We go through things out here. You understand me? This man went through a grueling questioning. And at the time, you could see his hurt, and he let you know at the beginning of that by answering 3 questions in a row. The third question through tears, you got to get it to him. Suckers, you love to make fun of children. You know, you don't understand that I am an advocate for the youth, no matter if they are white or black. So when you suckers called the guy a bully killer that ended up taking the life of that twin, man, I look at y'all different, because that was still a child. Now, if they was 2 grown men, I'd be like, yeah, bully killer. But you niggas are old, infatuated with getting your lick back like a bitch. You understand me? Instead of getting your lick back like that, get your lick back by forming another Black Wall Street and putting your heads together with some more niggas instead of making fun of them, talking about they some po niggas. Yeah, them Chinese exposed your Gucci bag, didn't it, lady? That shit could have got at the flea market. I should have went on and bought a couple of them and stashed them. I ain't know. Y'all make fun of anything. The same thing this man did is the same thing you doing right now in your life, crying, because it's fucked up out here, I know. And if you any type of real nigga, you definitely going through some heat. And if you's a sucker and you living off somebody, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I ain't shit. These niggas out here hustling. I'm over here hating on YouTube. These niggas trying to get it. They at it. I just left court, nigga. And thank God I had a prosecutor that was like, you know, man, I'm sick of these guys coming in here with these misdemeanor marijuana charges, man. Get out of here. You understand me? Pay a little fine, I'm fine. You know, y'all don't care about that, man. We got bigger court situations to handle. We got hashtag saving boobies. We trying to get full custody of our daughter. And we can live a good life with our daughter, man. Hit that like button for me, for real. Cash App PARTTWICE. We got the members only videos coming, and they coming strong, man. Shout out to Blunt Sports for becoming a member. We trying to get to 1 billion subscribers. We need the world to hear our voice, Craig. Hey, run that shit back, PARTTWICE. Fuck that.
1 Olympic gold medal, I probably would have an L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I'm winning the fight.
Yeah, when you look at Todorov, a 3-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on
some
and walked out. He
consideration
didn't
from the
want y'all to
judges?
see him cry.
Now, Floyd want to win so bad that any question you ask him, he ain't have enough strength to talk, because any question you ask Floyd, man, about losing, he couldn't take it. And you see that in his life till this day. I'm not going to say that this made him become undefeated, but it definitely became a factor where when he rematched these guys that y'all say he lost to, man, meant something to him. Because in his heart, he felt like the fight was too close. Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all just reinforced Floyd to rematch these guys. And he was pretty boy Floyd, and he took his anger out on a lot of boxers. And you could say he ducked a few, you know what I'm saying, maneuvered at 135 and 40 if you want to. That's cool, but the guys he got in the ring with, he beat the shit out of them, G. And I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him that. I don't like how he played the Winky situation, but I'm going to give him that. You know, it's a lot of fighters that, you know what I'm saying, he moved up in the division and they fight and they followed him, and I'm going to give y'all that. But killers are killers, and niggas, if they did would have bumped heads, man, I feel like it would have been a legendary one. It wouldn't have been no just kicking no Floyd ass, you know. And Floyd handled that business like he was supposed to and turned into Money Mayweather. Now he can do what he want to do, fight who he want to fight. If you not a pay-per-view attraction, you just not a pay-per-view attraction. But you ain't put in the work that he put in. He didn't have nobody to just boost him up there. Yeah, he had nepotism because his family was fighters. But you had a lot of boxers back then that had family. To this day, they have family in fighting. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that his family has a great pedigree. They came up in an environment and they brought him up, and God-given talent and his reflexes are something that you can't teach. You know what I'm saying? You can give a nigga all the sauce that you want to, but if he ain't no funky chicken, he just ain't no funky chicken, G. And Floyd was a funky chicken. You always get the litter of the bunch where it's a dog in that batch that just, man, I got to have them. You got to separate them mother lovers. They'll kill each other. You know, Floyd is that dog. He put his own daddy out the gym. Floyd is the dog, the top dog in boxing until he die out. And you ain't gonna be able to get rid of Floyd, and you can't mention Al Heyman without mentioning Floyd Mayweather. So anybody that thinking Floyd Money Mayweather ain't the PBC, think again, Pretty Boy Company. And I'm just trying to let you know these boys are emotional. So when you think you talking shit about him and he just smiling and shit, he done learned over the decades how to control that tear. Them tear jerkers, man, inside his chest is bubbling and falling down like rainwater. Oh, I'm trapped in Dubai, I'ma cry. Oh, I'm gay, oh, I'ma cry. Oh, you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? You know, I got these rehydration packs. You know, I got a new supplement company. That's what he gonna do. I got these businesses. I got these houses. You know, I'm investing in real estate. Yeah, I got my fighter Kermel Moton. You know, everything's doing good. We're gonna make some deals with Turkey. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I can come back and make easy little $300 million. That's nothing. You know, you still fuck with Suleiman, Floyd. Suleiman still fuck with you. That's this partner. You understand me? If you want to come back and get an easy check, he'll sanction something. If you don't think he won't, watch out now. He following his father's pattern. God bless the dead. Yeah, his father had, instead of Floyd, he had Don King, remember? Yeah, he had Don King. Don King was using that shit like it wasn't no other, getting paid like you supposed to. Now Floyd done came in the game. Now every young nigga want to follow Floyd pattern, don't they? Yes, they do. Even the style, they want to shoulder roll. And, you know, you got guys. I'm gonna have that in my movie. Y'all seen the behind the scene footage, man. We know we do choreographic. We choreograph fight scenes and all that shit, man. So if you got a fight scene you want me to choreograph, you can contact me. You know, we edit videos if you need your help. You know, you can contact me. You ain't gonna let nobody know we helping you on your YouTube channel, man. You give me the videos, we'll put them together for you, send it back, and run it up on these suckers. Yeah, man, so we doing a lot of things. We work with the youth 17 and under for free. We ain't charging, man, you know. We're gonna start just running it up on you suckers, man. But everybody got emotions, man. This man is one of the most emotional people in boxing that has control over your career. What the hell you think is gonna happen to you, sucker? Oh man, you know, like I said, we can go back and forth on the crime and who handled it better. But then, you know, you can always change it up. Like, this man is so keen on winning that he couldn't even answer none but one question. And even with that question, it was something that was in his spirit. Right after they read the wrong decision, I felt like I won the fight.
Your comment on the scoring.
I feel I won the fight.
That's it.
When you look at Todorov, a three-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on and walked out. You don't want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
until you mentioned that silver
right
medal.
now. What are you feeling?
It was over with.
I'm hurt. I feel like to keep it one.
He
Much respect
trying.
to him. I just don't like to lose. So I'm
Gotta
hurt.
respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your way, but you really changed the momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely
Don't
close.
say
Did
it.
you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my face to be
Just don't
clear
say
victories.
silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
Silver is the key
You come in
word.
here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walked away with the silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
I like to lose. Second.
Yeah, you should have walked off like Floyd, bro.
Yeah, y'all ain't strong enough, man.
I appreciate you
That's
stopping by.
why
Great job.
you giving people ammunition to shoot at you. But you did better than Floyd as far as talking.
Yeah, you did better as far as like giving them people what they wanted, you know, holding your composure longer. You know what I'm saying? But you know when them tears gonna fall, G. You got the child there, fall out, man. That's what they want. Don't let them niggas see you cry. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, G. Fuck that. Walk off, homie. That's a lesson learned, though. You know, not to say not to cry. They just don't give them what they want. That's what they want. Now niggas still using that shit to this day like it's something bad. It's something good. That's something bad for them. Because that's going to be the reason Tank get beat the fuck up. And while you see Zepeda struggle against Shakur in the first 2-3 rounds, I want y'all to say, you know what, Dean, by any means, this is what the real apology is supposed to be for. Because y'all think he going to have a tough time with Zepeda. Y'all think them 100 punches around is the ultimate test for fucking Shakur Stevenson to get the Tank, ain't it? Nope. This shit going to be a tune-up, G. And I can't wait for the fight. I can't wait to be wrong. Yeah, I can't wait to be wrong and see Zepeda go in there and watch Shakur and beat him up with them 100 punches around, G. Yeah, I want you to laugh at me and be like, yeah, PARTTWICE, see, you was wrong, dumbass nigga, you don't know nothing about boxing. And I'm be like, you right, G. Maybe I was wishful thinking, homie. You pussy niggas ain't gonna make me stop my YouTube page, though. Nope. I just know that if Shakur Stevenson go in there and beat the shit out of Zepeda, it's still gonna be another goalpost move. Oh yeah, it was 100 yards. Well, see, we going back to the old school days where you got to go to the end of the goal with a field goal thing. It's 105 yards. You know what I'm saying? So now it's 105, and then it's a touchdown. I'm sorry, it's just a game, man. You know, I ain't even know they change the rule like that. You know. Oh yeah, God damn it. Yeah, I'm saying though, it's a foul on the play. You see my shoulder? You hit me too hard. See, if you go to the end of the goal, you ain't supposed to drop your shoulder. Yeah, they got the new rules, you know what I'm saying? They do where the penalty? See the flag right there? So now you got to start the play over, and you get a penalty, and you got to go back about 15 more yards. Let's say it once, do two, do it again. Let's say it, same play. Oh, goddamn. You ain't heard me say I said timeout before you hiked the ball. See, y'all don't be listening. Man, ain't my fault y'all don't be listening. The nigga said, timeout. I figured the play out. I hadn't do the play you was finna run anyway, nigga. You niggas is bums. Y'all niggas bums, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, run that shit back, nigga. You know? Hey, man, get over there on the other side. Ready? Is you ready? Ready? Still gonna run the same play. Other side. God damn it. Go. Get him, nigga. Get him. Hold up, man. See, my coach had fell down. Oh, down, nigga. My coach fell down. He got a heart attack. Ambulance. Oh, y'all think y'all won? Y'all okay? Y'all got the game. Okay, so what, man? My coach had a heart attack on the side. Hey, where the ambulance? Y'all got that. Hold up, we gotta take to the coach. Hey, coach, you okay? Hey, just act like you hurt. Hit him on the chest. Oh man, I think I need to do mouth for mouth. Shut up, nigga. Gotta sell this shit. Just think about Shannon Sharp. Nigga. Yeah, you niggas gonna move it. Yep. I bet you move it. I hope you do so I can laugh. Because that's all y'all do. I just be going by your patterns. I don't go by nothing else. I go by niggas' patterns, homie. And if I see a mother lover, I always you know, defending some bullshit, it is what it is, homie. You gonna keep on doing it, bro. You ain't gonna stop. Hey, hit my crazy eighth, man. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers will get you right, bro. Y'all hating. Participate. Don't hate, participate, man. God damn.
This gets you stronger.
I'm telling you, bro. Like the dude, bro. Shakur was winning national tournaments. Like, y'all understand? Like the best amateurs around the globe. Like in the country. Y'all know boxing is a worldwide sport, bro.
Me kill it. 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 Kill it. Me kill it. Me kill it. Kill it. Me kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it, kill it in the city, so look pretty. Got you bitches showing titty, pay no attention in the drug war. What you niggas think you doing? You ever see the know that you and what you in the place, creeping know that down low. If you living life of crime, better keep it number 9. If you keep it number 9, it's still a love song. Pay attention on the grind, killing if you on the grind. You like niggas killing, fuck you like a love song. I be naked with my gun, kill. I know you niggas don't. They no slipping, kill them, ready for a drug war.
Nigga sweet. Tell what? Man, come get me, nigga. Yeah, come get me. Tell me that gotta live.
My nigga wanna rob, I wanna rob too. My nigga got a lick, I got a lick too. My nigga wanna rob, I wanna rob too. My nigga got a lick, I got a lick too. A little sweet little thing, ready to get hit, ready to get murdered, man. A little sweet little thing, ready to get hit, ready to get murdered, man. My nigga wanna rob, I wanna rob too. He got a sweet lick, I got a lick too. A little sweet little thing, nigga wanna die. Looking fun and all this jewelry, and he think he high, think he hard. Need a bodyguard, I'ma kill him too. I'm about to kill him all. He think he rough with that bulletproof vest. I'ma shoot him in his chest. I'ma make a bloody mess. All the sins like a best, they'll never be proven. Unsolved murders, I'ma keep it moving. It's a home invasion, a Saturday night. Yeah, all my money was tight, and I was feeling alright. I had a room at the Ramada, prostitute until my collar for that almighty dollar. This bitch is making you holler, suck it, take it, wallet at the same time. She got a brother, that's my nigga, be the same kind. Yeah, pit bull nigga, I'm a great thing. My gun is big and very scary. When I bustle up the cemetery, dynamic duo giving great pain. I call my nigga Little Kitty, now it's 3 on the same thing. Bang, bang, make a brain hang. That's only if you don't comply, and if you reach, then it's bang, bang. I'm none of my niggas gang bang. What my family do, ain't that a bitch, but it ain't no thing. I'm in your house, don't make me make a stain. Cause if you move a fucking muscle, I'ma think you tryna kill a man. I'm very scary when it comes to this, cause I don't wanna fucking die.
Again, y'all free workouts and some more shit.
Little Regina, I love you, and if I die,
get off your motherfucking knees, nigga. We don't do all that shit.
No more professionals.
Supposed to crawl up.
Fly to the day a nigga time, be considered as a bad guy.
You show him how to do it.
I wanna rob too. My nigga got a lick, I got a lick too. My nigga wanna rob, I wanna rob too. My nigga got a lick, I got a lick too. My nigga wanna rob, I wanna rob too.
I had to slow that bitch down.
Got a lick too. A little sweet little thing, ain't gonna die. Cause he fucking all the jury and he think he high. Yeah, it's me, it's all me.
PARTTWICE. Yeah, man.
There's not a fighter in boxing that's going to go in there
you see
and just
Shakur.
walk through the shit that I'm
right.
It's impossible.
Right.
I didn't train my whole life. I've been boxing my whole
Look
life.
at him. Look, he admiring his work. You seen that? You gotta stop doing that.
Hands up.
Right.
And that shit ain't working. I don't give a fuck what
I
y'all
mean,
talking about.
Shino found out the hard way.
No, not Oshino.
Hey, what's crazy is, bro, he done got better since this.
Shino found out the hard way, you know. He found
Shino found out the hard way,
You know who we talking about.
I'm gonna tell you Yoshino because it's better fighter than Yoshino Rockman, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, you name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just going. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
You getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edward, right? Bring him part of my team. Let me coach him. Yo, I bet whatever that he'll be a hell of a fighter. That he'll beat a lot of these fighters.
Everybody Shakur spar, he beat him.
Tank didn't pay attention to, but once he seen it,
everybody Shakur spar, he beat him.
I feel you, Coach Cal. But Coach Cal, I'm going with how I feel, Coach. Smoothie kid. Now, he gonna run into a wall one day, Coach Cal.
Hold up.
He gonna run into a wall.
I'm saying though.
Right?
Why he said that like that though? I get what you're saying, Coach Calvin. I get what you're saying. And I'm still going with how I feel. And why is you laughing, Coach Calvin? What you laughing for, bro? What was so funny when you said something like that? Because you know you the only one can say some shit like that to the Smoothie King. Anybody else would have got blocked.
but once he seen it,
Everybody Shakur spar, he beat him.
I feel you, Coach Cal.
What he smiling for, G? He got that like he done ate a bird like he a cat and he ain't trying to open his mouth. You know you got a bird in there.
And Coach Cal, I'm going with how I feel, Coach. Smoothie kid. Now, he gonna run into a wall one day, Coach Cal. He gonna run into a wall. Right back at you with another one. I got what you saying, Coach. She loving the Nizzy for Chizzy, my Nizzy.
Tell him to have the same type of energy that he came on social media with today. Tell him to send the contract over, or we send the contract to him. However it go, tell him to fight me. If he really feel that, and then even with the sparring, like this dude is cap. This dude is a liar. This dude going social media lying. Like, dude,
that's what blood does.
What did you ever do to me in sparring? I mean, Richardson, somebody that beat with him. Ask him. Go ask him. He was there for every sparring session we had. He never cracked me. I mean, maybe he landed a good shot, but never did I feel a shot. Never did he buzz me. Never did he hurt me. I landed good shots on him too.
Pour it on.
So
that's what you're trained to do, and this is what everybody asks for.
Like, coming up, he making up stuff right now. Like that dude, you know, that dude get to feeling himself and feeling like he's something that he not in. And to the world, he look like a killer, but I can't wait. I'm gonna expose him. I'm gonna expose him. I promise you, I'm gonna expose him. Watch. I'm gonna be the person to expose him. I'm gonna be the person that he going there. He not gonna knock out. He not gonna hurt. He gotta go 12 rounds with somebody, and somebody gonna be beating him. He ain't gonna like that shit. That shit gonna
See Shakur closing in on Jamel here. The blood excited him. He sees weakness in his opponent.
What y'all talking about?
Shino found out the hard way.
No, not on Shino.
Shino found out the hard way, you know. He found
Shino found out the hard way, you know.
You know who we talking about.
I'm gonna tell you Yoshino because it's better fighter than Yoshino Rockman, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just going. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
You getting picked apart. You walking to punches.
Hey, Just Do, you know he was talking about Tank Davis. He was trying to bait you in to say his name. You know, that was the time when boxers wasn't saying Tank's name. Like the Rise podcast don't say Tank name no more. You know, they told Keyshawn Davis, man, keep Tank, don't say Tank name. He might give you a fight, you just stop saying his name, man. Y'all clout chasing, man. I don't believe in clout chasing. I believe a boxer only clout chases if you send him something and he refuses, like Schofield. That is the true definition of a clout chaser in boxing.
Yep.
Floyd Schofield Jr. and you can probably add on Brian Norman Jr. because you had 1.7 million chances or reasons to fight Boots. And only Latinos and Europeans bite boots. Same as Shakur. People had chances to shut my fat mouth and they refused to do it. So until Shakur fights Tank Davis, which is the only fight there is to see, stop trying to convince me that he should fight this guy and that guy and the same for Tank. Please. Hey, sometimes I cry, and I'm a grown man, and I did crazy shit. But Shakur, I feel you on crying.
Because you know you don't ever want to feel that again.
Yeah, I hate that shit. That was like the worst feeling. Like, yo, truthfully, no cap. I'm gonna explain the feeling. Cause people tell me, oh, he crying. That day was like a family member died. Like you went to a funeral or some shit, and like your closest member of your family died that day. Yeah. That's how that shit felt. Like that entire fucking day, I couldn't believe like what the fuck just happened. A lot of people were celebrating though. They celebrating the fact that I won an Olympic gold medal. I mean Olympic silver medal. Yeah. But I didn't win it. I lost. Yeah. Because I didn't win a gold medal. So to me, I just don't never look at second as first. I cried because it was my passion. Right. It was my dream. My dream was to become the next Olympic gold medalist. And I put everything into that dream. From fucking fight. It was my dream. My dream was to become the next Olympic gold medalist. And I put every...
Look at his face. That nigga ain't finna play with you niggas, man. I don't see him losing rounds no more, bro. Like, I don't, man, okay.
Everything into that dream. From fucking 5 years old, you train to be the fucking Olympic gold medalist, and then you finally get to that one moment in your career, and the day happens. You get to the finals, everything goes smoothly, and you get in a fight, and you fell. And that's what happened with me. I fell at the highest level of my passion. And truthfully, you know, I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that all of that happened. I'm glad that I got to see it. And it lets me know, like, I really cared about that shit, so.
Yeah, and here you are today. Do you feel like having that type of a loss is the reason why you're still undisputed today?
Facts. That is definitely the reason why I am who I am today. And truthfully, like, I go back and look at other fighters in the Olympics, right? Because people try to pull up mine, right? They ain't never pull up Floyd's. Yeah, one of the greatest of all time. He cried right after the Olympics and then went on to be, have the best boxing career of damn near all time. So then I see guys that go in there and they lose and they just happy to be here. And I was never no happy to be here as nigga. I was always the guy that competed to win. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I think that shit made me into who I am. I think if I would have won an Olympic gold medal, I probably would have an L in my career right now.
And who handled this shit better, Floyd or
Floyd, it's a tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I won the fight.
Now, when you look at Todorov, a three-time world champion, do you feel like he got
Floyd went on and walked out. He didn't want y'all to
judges?
see him cry. Well, he couldn't talk.
I understand how emotional you are right now.
But that's what I would have did. I would have walked out too, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur could talk.
Shakur,
until you mentioned that silver
right
medal.
Now. What are you feeling?
It was over with.
I'm hurt. I felt like to keep it one.
He trying.
I just don't like to lose.
You gotta respect him for that.
The first round didn't seem to go your way, but you really changed the momentum a little bit in that second round. That third was extremely close. Did you think you had done enough to win the fight?
Nah, I had to make it clear. I like all my fights to be clear.
Don't say silver.
I felt he got his victory, and much respect to him.
Silver is the key
You come
word.
in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walked away with the silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No.
I like to lose.
Second.
Yeah, you should have walked off like Floyd, bro.
I know you're hurting, Shakur. I appreciate you
That's
stopping by.
why
Great job.
you giving people ammunition to shoot at you. But you did better than Floyd as far as talking and holding a conversation with the media. But Once them tears started flowing, you didn't care who saw them, and Floyd did. So, you know, get your emotions in check, man. We cry every day, man, because we are human. But hey, man, can't win them all. But I think you'll beat everybody at 135 and 140. Yeah, man, don't let them see you cry, man. Fuck that, man. You know, make them cry. And we'll see you in the ring, man. You know, Cepeda, I feel like, is a tune-up. Prove me wrong, Cepeda. Yeah, I made a video probably like a year ago about why Shakur would never lose, and that was part of the video where he was crying, and he made a vow that day to never lose after that, man. Hey, but I know people think the nigga hand is gonna be an issue if they ever was to make a Tank fight. I don't think so. I think that he would endure whatever pain he got just to master class that guy and show y'all the difference in levels, man. Like when you really get a master class, y'all ain't seen one in a long time. You get guys that know everything about the sport of boxing. I'm talking about all the way up to the rules and regulations. Why y'all think he missed the go to the WBC shorty? Oh, I know my rights like a Karen. You know, he gonna make it an issue to get what he's deserved, and he know the avenues and the routes to go get him. He's a true professional in a study of the sport of boxing. The art of hitting not get hit is a very difficult thing to do. So to go in and slug it out is something a child can do. And every child that I always train, it's nothing for them to throw punches, but it's so difficult for them to learn the footwork and the defense. Because it's easy to throw a punch, just like it's easy to shoot a gun. So when you see these guys doing something that you can do easily, of course, if they do it to people, whatever, you know, you call them, whatever level you want, it's gonna look great to you. No matter what level of opponent he's in front of, to you, that's something that you want to be able to do. And when you say you don't want him to fight this guy, that's somebody that you would not fight because he's bigger than you. And you see Tank Davis and you automatically go into defense mode about his size. When he is the one that signed up as a boxer. He is the one that knows better to get in the ring with these big mother lovers without a rehydration clause. He is smarter than you guys will ever be. Now, you, on the other hand, don't have the option to give guys rehydration clause out here in the streets because they use guns now. But back in the days when niggas wasn't really shooting and niggas just loved to fight just to show you use a bitch, you know, those are the good old days when you had a lot of street fights. You know, and you find out all that tough shit you talking really ain't about that. Or you find out if he's a killer, because he ain't gonna let you get, you know what I'm saying, put your hands on him. Or you gonna find out somebody got his back, or you gonna find out how many got your back. One of the things gonna happen. We wanna see that happen to Tank. We wanna see you call out somebody. Stop all that bullying these guys that you know we gonna bet a lot of money on you because we know you gonna win. A lot of people lost on Roach. I didn't. But I seen the shit coming, G. You're not finna keep fooling me. You know, it's very hard to fool me or anybody in my family, man. We very skeptical, man. We always looking at shit from every angle before we make a decision on something. You know, we don't like being wrong. Nobody in the world likes being wrong. When I see shit over and over again, it's a pattern I've been seeing all my life. So if I see it in the boxing game, it's not my fault that I done synced it before and y'all ain't never seen what I'm seeing. You know, I see shit from different angles, and that's why you listen to certain people on YouTube, because you're not just gonna listen to your perspective, is you? You want to listen to someone else's perspective of the game and a different avenue, a different, okay, he went from plan A to plan B to plan C to plan D. I ain't know he had a plan E. Yeah, we looking outside the box. You look at the box, but you gotta look outside it. So with Floyd, that's a great comparison when he cried, but Shakur handled that shit like a man, man. You know, we men, we cry. And he was a young man at the time, and I'm pretty sure he still cries to this day. If you're an emotional man, that's a dangerous man. You know what I'm saying? So if you can channel your emotions, and if you're so emotional in the ring, and you can channel it into IQ,
That's a dangerous man. And you know, Tank is emotional. Y'all just probably never seen him cry. I guarantee you that man has cried before because he's so emotional. I'm emotional. It takes a long time to get a grasp of them when you don't understand that you are emotional. But once you find out and you accept the fact that, man, I'm an emotional creature with I got more extra emotion than the next man because I really care about losing. I don't like to lose, bro. So a lot of things I won't talk about because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you'll think I'm dumb, but no, I'm smart. If I'm in a room with a whole bunch of smart people, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and see what I can learn. You know what I'm saying? If we start talking politics, I can talk it. We start talking about girls, I can talk it. We start talking about sports, I can talk it. We start talking about quantum physics, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We start talking about the Quran, the Bible, I can talk it. You know, we start talking about anything, man, but if it's something that you don't know nothing about, you Google head mother lovers need to stop it. We don't know when this fight is gonna happen as far as the Lamont Roach and the Tank fight. And you know, you guys were cramming for the rematch. Now all of a sudden nobody's cramming for the rematch. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you know, you figure like Tank said, fuck it, y'all say fuck it. Y'all roll with his vibe, right? You know, it's not no real push for, man, Tank, come on, man. Fuck that shit, man. You gotta rematch this, man. I don't care what. I don't care nothing about no Shakur. Shit. Nobody, no. Don't never say you don't want to see Tank versus Shakur over a Lamont Roach fight. You want that man to save your face because you done propped him up so high in the air. You got shit hanging down your fucking hand now. You know, and you want him to clean it up for you. Nope. That's your baby. That's your baby, nigga. You clean that baby up, nigga. Around here, shitty diapers everywhere. You steady cleaning diapers up to a mother lover that's supposed to be potty trained. You know, how do you look? This mother lover's 30-something years old, about to be 31 in November, right around the corner, nigga. Yes, it is. You getting older and older and older. Shakur is too. That's why he chasing you. Oh, he ain't chasing him? He had a chance to fight him with the one fight deal, Dean? I know that's right. Man, ain't nobody going to no PBC, especially Shakur. I guess because he ain't. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Al Heyman and Jay Prince don't fuck with each other. Yeah, that's another reason he ain't going, huh? No, it ain't that. Same reason Boots ain't go over there and sign with that shit. A lot of people want to get out the PBC, man. Whole lot of bullshit going on under the ground, around the corner, some sneak shit, like some shit they can't talk about. I got my, you know what I'm saying, hands tied, man. I can't say nothing on the issue type shit. You know, you heard Edwin De Los Santos trainer saying I can't say nothing. You know, look at that referee that stopped counting for Tank. Where he been at? That man can't say a fuck thing. You know, no comment. You know, in the meantime, K9 got his title bought from Floyd. You know, nobody care about it. Floyd bought his title. You know what I'm saying? Paid for his title. And he had to win it back. Nobody care about it. That was just one time Floyd did some dirty shit. You know, Floyd the only dirty person in boxing. Just like Victor Conte is the only one with drugs. Yep. Ryan Garcia, the only one that got caught that be popping dirty. Ryan Garcia almost cycled off. You know what I'm saying? He would have been clean, crispy clear. And that record would still been fucked up for Devin. And he probably been on the stratosphere to become a replacement for Canelo when he left. Yeah, if he would have won that Devin Haney fight, he wouldn't have had to fight no big fights to get his name back up. He could have fought a couple tune-ups and let these boys see what they do here and there, like a player. But he's so crazy, and he got heart now, I give him that he would have, you know, beat Devin and probably still tried to get a big fight. But I don't think Devin would have wanted a rematch if they would have found out he didn't have no oxygen in the system. You know what I'm saying? That man would have passed that test, man. He wouldn't want no motherfucking rematch with that boy. They feel like they can beat him now because, okay, he might have been on dope. But everybody say the dope didn't have nothing to do with the performance, though. So I don't know. I just know throughout history, niggas been fighting drug chiefs since the beginning of time. Hell, they made a movie about a fucking famous drug chief, Jake LaMotta, when he fought Sugar Ray Robinson. God bless the dead. You know, y'all made a movie called The Raging Bull. This motherfucker took bull nuts before the fight, man. Got him strong as a bull. Ray Robinson beat the shit out of him. What he said at the end, at least you didn't drop me. You couldn't knock me out. That's what he said, some dumb ass shit. That man lived to be 95 years old. Y'all celebrate Jake LaMotta, God bless the dead. Sugar Ray Robinson was hitting that motherfucker with not triple hooks, quadruple hooks. The referee was so scared, he kept looking at their corner like, what you want me to do? And he was like, fuck it, stop it, man. They had to stop it. Stop it, I say. That's gonna be a motherfucking Cepeda and Shakur fight right there. One of them motherfucking Valentine's Day massacres. You understand me? Triple hooks and quadruple hooks can't drop this motherfucking Mexican. Hey man, whatever happens to that drug test that they didn't take for the Tevin Farmer fight though? I don't trust Cepeda. I don't trust Better BL. I don't trust Ryan. I don't trust none of these Tyson Fury, Canelo. I definitely don't trust Canelo. You still on that clenbuterol. You know, they just raised the levels. You can still take that shit. Yeah, ain't nowhere in the world you not taking that shit. And you go and drink tequila and let motherfuckers poke tequila down your motherfucking mouth. Man, you's a party animal, man. You need all the drogas you can get. You know, you're there with Eddie Reynoso. You know, they got all the drogas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust Shakur over there with Snack too. You say you just represent the brand, but shit, man, all athletes need some type of supplements. Some of them are healthy and safe, and you know, you can pass the board, and you won't get caught pop dirty taking it. And then sometimes they be like, you know what, we finna ban that shit. It ain't good no more. And that's all niggas know, and they don't know the shit got banned. They still popping it. I don't know. I just know you need some type of supplements to compete in a sport that's so high intensity like that. You're not eating just beans and rice and raw eggs like Rocky, homie. Trust me. You know, Sylvester was on anabolic steroids to get that physique. You know. But shout out to Carl Willis, God bless the dead, man. He gave Rocky the eye of the tiger, had to take him to the ghetto. And they killed him off in Rocky 3. Get out of here. What was Rocky 4? Yeah, get out of here, man. How you gonna get the motherfucker killed that gave you the eye of the tiger? Just had to kill old Ali, God bless the dead. That's what Ali told Sylvester Stallone. Man, y'all know that movie was about me. Yeah, you can't beat me, Italian stallion. After I learned that, man, I really looked at the movie Rocky different. I wonder why they put Sylvester Stallone into the Boxing Hall of Fame. He ain't never boxed before. He was a celebrity. You gave the Great White Hope a chance in the movie to watch and feel like they can be like Jake Paul. You know, the guy or the good brother, what his name, Max? I mean, what's the guy that fought Jack Johnson back in the day? The fight of the century. Yeah, man, the Great White Hope, G. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason Jake Paul making all that money on Netflix, man. He got something to believe in. You know, there's no white boxers except Caleb Plant. He like the black girlies. You know, the closest thing to white in boxing is Canelo. He has the freckles and the red hair. And the Mexicans call him a gringo. You know, and they love him because he says Viva la Mexico. You know, but, you know, they have a lot of discrimination over there as well. You know, let them talk about it. So I don't know what to tell you about this game, brother. Everything is backwards anyway, so when you see somebody on top, you better really look at them. When you see somebody that's trying to fight the guys on top and everybody giving excuses, talking about he a clout chaser, he don't do this, he don't deserve this, you gotta start watching them too. When I didn't even know nothing about showbiz, the adult, until you suckers started talking crazy about him. Then I went over there and checked him out and became a member on his channel because I liked the shit he was talking. You know what I'm saying? What you say? How you got only for haters on the screen, but you always hating on Tank. Yeah, this is a hater show, man. Feel free to hate, G. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no hater, man, something wrong with you, because God gave you every emotion in your heart. You got to be able to control your hate, though, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look, that you a bot. See, every day y'all watch USA Boxing number 1,065,000. He gonna always say the same shit over and over again. I'm gonna let you keep typing, because watch, it's gonna be the same shit like a child. But we have real boxing conversations over here, and you got a chance to hit the hotline, or you can hit the link. But you would never do that, though. So, you know, you just a troll. You are who you are, bro. Like, you gotta let people, like Tank, you gotta let him be an entertainer, homie. He's not a real boxer. He's not a real killer like we thought he was. Because if he was, he would have fought a whole bunch of people that we thought is a killer, you know, mainly Shakur Stevenson. I just never ever see him trying to make that fight. I hear him talking about making that fight, talking about he gonna shut his fat mouth. I hear him say that a lot, you know, but he never does it. And it's frustrating to me, because I used to like Tank. Now I'm like, man, he's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You wearing fucking wigs. Well, it wasn't no wig, that was his real hair. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never seen Shakur wear no perm or nothing like that. And kids be watching, like, you love that style. I'm pretty sure you under the age of 25 and you got you a bag like him. You know what I'm saying? So when you got bags and shit like Tank, I don't fuck with you niggas, man. Niggas supposed to have wallets and shit. What's up, young boy? Niggas supposed to have wallets and shit and put the money in their pocket on their card or something. Niggas ain't supposed to have no purses and no bag for nothing, nigga. Not even your pistol, stupid ass boy. Because you got to have access. Now, you might well put your gun underneath your arm, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you ain't supposed to tuck it in your pants no more. You niggas is some suckers, and you know, you cool with the nigga dancing in his drawers early in the morning in front of his homeboy, kicking his shit. You know, that's your type of tough guy, my nigga. If that's your type of tough guy, that's your type of tough guy. You can, you know what I'm saying? I hate them type of niggas, so I'm a hater, homie. And this is an Only for Haters show. You know, I hate suckers like you. You know, and I just tolerate you suckers. Yeah, Tank versus Shakur, I don't care. You gotta spell mean. Oh, you are mean. You just had to put mean in that sentence. You mean. I'm a mean man. He ain't the problem. He is expected. These guys get their little pussy hurt, and then they want to, you know, at least he got enough nuts. A lot of the Tank fans be sneak watching and don't even say nothing in my chat, so I give him that much credit. You know what I'm saying? You're a number one troll, man, on my channel, bro. It used to be the dude named Angel. I don't know where he went. I think I done scared him off, man. You know, he was about 500 pounds. Them hoes used to charge him like he weigh. You gotta pay like you weigh, baby. God damn, that's $500. How much you weigh, USA Boxing number 155 million? You go up in ranking every goddamn day because you's a sucker. You probably eat sardines and crackers for dinner because your mama probably ain't got enough food stamps to feed your fat ass. You say, I ain't call you mean, you not mean, you a little dude. Yeah, I'm too light to fight and too scared to win. Fuck with me and we gonna get your friend and your next of kin. Blow his little chest inside out. And we want the clout. Yep. We want all the clout. We clout chasing around here. We calling names, sucker. We putting our face on camera. We giving out our location. We are out here helping out the kids in the community. If you want to participate, you can always come out here, or you can just donate to the Cash App, sucker. You understand me? And we'll be much appreciated, man, because we putting it to good use. We're not over here smoking drugs with the money y'all send us. Y'all can see on our members only page what we do with the youth. There ain't nothing in the world you doing with the youth, because you are a youth. We'll help you and work with you as well with your drug addiction. And if you like to play with, you know, toys, man, we can help you get off that porn addiction, man. You know, you guys come over here and we okay with the LGBT community, bro. You ain't got to be all in the closet, man. Them boys are accepted over here, nigga. You ain't got to hide like that. If you like toys, you like toys, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But it's not good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's an exit sign only back there. You're supposed to just boo-boo out there. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm just talking about, you know, he'll never call the line, homie. I mean, I be wanting to hear these guys' voices. I don't even think you can put bass in your voice. You'll call in to the show. Yeah, let me tell the rules for you. Nigga, put some bass in your voice or I'm gonna block you. Yeah, let me tell the rules for you. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You was a child. And if you was a grown-ass man and you're trolling, there's something wrong with you. Anybody over the age of 25 trolling on YouTube ain't got no bitch, got stanky drawers and stanky feet and crooked teeth. And your mama ain't raised you right. Yep. And your daddy probably was sick of your mammy, and that's why he left. And I can understand these type of guys now as I get older, not wanting to be in a child's life. But I'm a man, a real man. You know, I got a fucked up baby mama. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting my daughter. Hashtag saving booby for all you suckers. USA Boxing 2,065,000. You go up in the ranking every time you type something. What you gonna be, USA Boxing 1 billion in a minute? You coming over here trolling the wrong guy. Now put your bitch on the screen. You know what I'm saying? We can go lady for lady. You know, we got ladies and we got bitches on our team. Which one you want me to call up or put on the screen or put in the movie for you? You ain't got nobody to do a lap dance for you right now. You can't call up nobody to bring you no food. You can't call up nobody to give you a ride to work because you ain't got no car. And if you do, you're probably motherfucking driving your bitch shit or your mammy shit. But like I said, you're probably under the age of 25. And if you're over the age of 25, like I said, that's a shame. There ain't no grown-ass man over the age of 25 supposed to be trolling on no YouTube channel. You got so many bot-ass opinions. That's some shit that all Tank fans love. You dumbass nigga, you could have been making some money if all you had to do was make a fucking YouTube page and say that dumbass shit every day. And you'll be paid in full instead of coming over here trolling saying that shit on my channel. You should have made you a YouTube channel because all the Tank fans love the shit that you saying, sucker. Some bullshit. And I just want to know when they going to announce the Lamont Roach and the Tank fight since you worried about everybody else. We want to see the rematch. I got money on Lamont Roach. Now won't you bet some money and stop running your dick suckers and your fuck muscles and your suck muscles all the time. That's all you got up there. You ain't got no lips, them suck muscles. Big strong ass Hercules suck muscles. That's all you do with them mother lovers. You suck in there and you suck in shit. Yeah, you got them motherfuckers strong as a boss dog hog. You know, you only want to run your suck muscles 24 hours on people's YouTube pages. You and the little boy that cry. Be always watching me and other people's chats, all on my dick in another man's chat. I see you bitch ass niggas in a lot of chats and I acknowledge you suckers. I say, what's up chat? What's up suckers? Especially Creole the Traveler and all things. Yeah, when I see you suckers, anytime I see you suckers, man, I don't even like using the emojis no more. Cause you niggas be all on my mother loving dick. And I don't like that shit. You don't acknowledge me, you don't come over here and talk to me, so I feel like you're hating. Instead of participating. I go in everybody's chat and talk boxing. That's why I don't go too hard on you suckers. But you come over here, you getting blazed, nigga. You gotta pay a troll fee to even talk in my chat. You, Windy City Assassin, Creole the Traveler, all things boxing. I don't want to hear none of that shit you bitch ass niggas got to say until you do like Dean by any means told all the Shakur fans to do and apologize to me. Hey Dean, I ain't gonna never apologize for nothing I say, but I bet you a sucker apologize to me just to get on this channel. But right now it's cool to talk shit and not acknowledge me. But when I get me about 100,000 subscribers, I'm trying to get 1 billion suckers. You niggas gonna be on my dick like you are now. You know I affect the algorithm. I'm the one to give you guys the ideas because I peep between the rocks. You watch the small YouTube channels, then later on go to your show. And act like you the first one that said it. And we all know y'all do it. Y'all been doing it to all other YouTube pages too. Because I listen to the small YouTube pages first. Then I listen to you niggas on the primetime albums when I'm at work, suckers. And I be hearing y'all say the same shit that you motherfuckers be saying, be hearing and listening to on the other YouTube pages. Just like USA Boxing is probably not USA Boxing. He probably fucking Fag None in disguise. That's probably Get Knocked Out Boxing 86 TV. It's probably Blue Blood. It's probably one of them niggas, man, listening to us. You understand? Using a troll page like the boxers do. You say, I'm just saying, stop hating on Tank and Abdullah. You hating because they got power. Yeah, I'm hating on them bitch ass niggas. I'm hating on you too, sucker. I hate you bitch ass niggas. I'll never stop hating on Tank and Shakur. Tank and motherfucking Abdullah. I ain't gonna stop hating on Shakur either. I be hating on Tank, pussy nigga. You don't be hearing me when I hate on Shakur Stevenson, bitch ass nigga. You say Shakur and Devin. I be hating on Devin too, bitch ass nigga. So why you ain't talking about stop hating on Shakur and Devin? You want me to stop hating? Hating is bad, right? Why you ain't telling me to stop hating on Shakur and Devin? Why you ain't telling? I hate on Schofield too. I hate on all these bitch ass niggas. So why you ain't telling me to stop hating on them? You ain't gonna, you say Holyfield price itself out. So why you ain't say nothing and hit my like button when I made the video about him pricing itself out, pussy nigga? Now see, if you gonna come in my motherfucking chat and troll me, I done unblocked you one time, but you ain't gonna answer my question, I'm gonna block you again. Then you gonna be begging me to unblock you again. Now talk boxing or I got my finger on the trigger. Talk boxing or I got my finger on the trigger, I'm gonna block you. I ain't gonna even time you out. Talk boxing. Matter of fact, say you're sorry and tell me something good right now. I promise God I'm gonna block you. Say something I don't like. I'm waiting. Go on and type it, pussy nigga. Apologize or get blocked. Yeah, I know that's right. I swear to God I was ready to blow your motherfucking mouth out. Coming over here trolling my motherfucking chat, pussy nigga. I'm the only one disrespect people on this chat, on this motherfucking chat. You heard me? And get your dog ass out of here for 24 hours. Fuck you talking about? You niggas gonna respect me over here. I don't play with you bitch ass niggas. Not one iota. None of you suckers. You understand me? And I just told you about emotional people. I'm emotional. So leave me the fuck alone. And let me talk my boxing. Or make you a page and talk your boxing. Let me come over there and troll you. Suckers. But you ain't got enough strength or talent to do that there. And like I said, before I was rudely interrupted, when I get my channel up, you niggas will be there instead of sneaking around me and using me ideas and stealing my vibe. That's my spirit on young boy. And nigga ain't gonna respect it or check it or get the fuck on, homie. I be dead heart attack serious, nigga. I don't play with no bitch ass niggas. I'm not finna start just cause it's a YouTube channel, nigga. Y'all see what I do in the community. I'm not out here hiding from none of you pussy niggas. I'm out here for real, nigga. You gotta kill me out here, nigga. What, you gonna stop what God got for me? You can't stop me for talking boxing. You niggas mad cause I let you troll in my chat, but you gonna respect me, nigga. Or you gonna check me, nigga. I'm not no South Nuts TV. I'm not no Get Knocked Out Boxing 86 TV. We want the interviews with these boxers that we talk about, sucker. Nigga, if I was in Houston, Texas, you don't know how fast I'd have been unrolled down there to see Shakur or Jay Prince. And I got so many opposing views of you. You calling these men liars, nigga? You can get the truth. You right there. I'm talking to Brian Norman Sr. in the channel like, yo, nigga be at Duncan Park every week. What's up, man? Come pull up, man. Let a nigga get an interview, my nigga. We in Georgia, nigga. Where you at? You talk to me in the chats when I be like, yeah, you hiding, man. You round the corner, man, while your son doing the interview. He talking about, I'm always watching. Yeah, I know. Shit, nigga, y'all just ain't know who I was. G, I'm here. The feds got me, took me away. 16 years, G, I'm back though, suckers. Yeah, they couldn't hold me forever. Thanks, Trump, for the criminal justice reform bill. Got a whole bunch of real niggas up out that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. That don't mean I voted for him. I ain't vote for none of you suckers. You bitches ain't listening to Ice Cube when he brought the plan to the White House. Yeah, Trump, he gave you a plan for black people specifically. You read it, but you ain't do nothing for it, so fuck you. Thanks for the time off, though. Yeah, I don't agree with no black people voting for none of them suckers, Democrat or Republican, until they do something specifically for black peoples. You got a specific plan for the LGBT, but not the black people? Oh, everybody's included. Shut the fuck up. Niggas, the cream of the crop. Take all the niggas out the NFL, all the African Americans out of boxing, all the African Americans out the NBA, all the African Americans out of AM sport, nigga. And you niggas gonna be sick. I'm out this bitch, man.